Hi, I'm Leoni and I'm here again after 4.5 months, and today I'm here again for Theo to surprise me. He can do whatever he wants.
Woo! Whatever you want.
Yes.
Whatever he likes. Will you turn around so they can see your current hairstyle?
Yes.
And this is after 4.5 months. For those who tell me, I love to start.
Yeah.
Let's start on you, Leoni. Friends on YouTube, Leoni is back. Now the last time she was for the first time, this is the second time. Gonna protect her, of course, from falling hair. Give her a nice neck paper. I can see the color she likes because I can see it on the sweater. So always looking for the inspiration, and that's also why I start with making photos. And making photos you can see all the shapes of the skull, because you're watching very near to the person by the lenses, and then you have a better view of who a person looks, and that's important to make hairstyles. Especially when you make it like I do on the personal shapes of a person. In her case I start with a product with conditioner into her hair. The hair is clean, a bit dry of bleaching, but although the light colors are very nice on her. And this you can make yourself. You take this 400 ml, you take mineral water and you put 1 eating spoon with conditioner in it, and then shake it well. And take this with you when you go to the beach or swimming, and put it over your hair so it stays in a wonderful condition. For that, I do some water. And watch that special curly effects there in. And those are mostly made because some people have more stress than others, and especially women have muscles on the skull that are reacting on stress. So this you can put away by in the evening, or when you have a stress moment, by pulling on the hair. And when you pull on the hair, you pull on the muscles of the hair, and only women have this on top, so on the fontanelle. This releases all the tension on the muscles, but also activates the bloodstream, and it makes the curly effect or the wavy effect or the grow of the hair much nicer. And don't try this on men because they don't like it.
It's good to know.
Yeah. And when you do this as a man for a woman, you get more rest into your soul. You can feel, everything falling off of you. So it's also nice to do.
It actually feels nice.
Yeah. I tell the guys mostly you take them there by the head. But start with this. This is much better and much nicer, because you get relaxed by this.
Yeah.
So when you have something on your jaw and there's more tension, go to the toilet, close your fingers, put your thumb on the fingers and lift the hair over, especially for the front. When you want to hold hair for your whole life, you have to do this. And then the total skin is free, so the blood can stream freely over your head. For free.
It's already 2 tips, the conditioner in the water and this one, so...
Yeah. I'm on the roll.
Yeah.
Now I think gonna make this a beautiful asymmetrical look with an asymmetrical line in the top line, so make the size nice and short. She has beautiful ears. She decorates them also nicely. So, and I will make use of the skull because she has fine hair, but wavy, thank God for that. So when I take example, go in here, I can lift this up and give it a lot of volume, and I'm gonna light up the color. Starting on the shorter side. What I do is do this top hair with the hot scissor.
The hot scissor?
Yeah, the hot scissor.
What's that for?
T.K.S haircut is a hot tool of Jaguar. It seals the hair, especially because now we're getting spring and summer, and there will be no knots or no split ends for 3 till 4 months. So I start in the longer side. This will be a disconnect. So then she can play with the hair. But this is to be certain, has to fall in the perfect line. Otherwise you cannot make the perfect hairstyle afterwards. You go on the line where you can take the hair up and put it even to the other side. So you have a nice, powerful hairstyle.
Anders gaat het weer bloeien.
Ja.
Dat kan ook.
Zo je hebben dat een krokusje uithalen. Van de krokus en de hyacint.
Ja.
Stonden te lonken op een plekje uit de wind. Ze waren gelukkig. Mooi liedje als dat.
Die ken ik niet.
Nou, die moet je wel eens opzoeken. Die is voor mij van Tony Hermans of zo.
Ah ja.
Het gaat over diversiteit.
Oh, wauw.
Want die krokus en die hyacint die krijgen een relatie.
Mhm.
En die worden door iedereen afgekeurd, maar die krijgen wel een heel mooi kind.
Ah. Oh, prachtig.
In the meantime, we talk Dutch to each other. For those who think, which language is that? A lot of you already know that we are Dutch. And I don't know if everywhere in the world is translation under the video, so. Holding me, of course, some hair, because otherwise it's getting too thin, and I don't like that at all. So I have to have a color into that. So I'll hold this nicely, a little bit more long. So it's not totally shaved with clipper. Create a nice sideburn. Go in with the tip. Klinkt ook spannend. Ja, dat is fijn, hè? Je voelt er niks van.
Nee.
Ja. Pull the ear down. Clean the hair above it. Pull the ear to the front, so you lift up the hair. And get rid of the small hair. Turn. Go into the beautiful fall of a skull. Watch where the line is, where it drops. There what to go.
Is die
Ja.
donker.
Ja, dat zou je ook kunnen hoor. Als je blond bent kun je dit soort kleuren.
Ja.
Die kan je gewoon een kleur meegeven. Kun je, als die uitgegroeid is, een keer wassen. En dat is alleen maar wassen en dan heb je die kleur.
Ja.
Die kan ik je gewoon meegeven straks.
Leuk.
Continue on the line of cutting. Push it up. So I'm certain that I connect to the line. That's come from the front. Lifting up with my scissor. Pushing in the opposite lines. So I set the hair straight into my comb. Making YouTube videos is very nice to do because yeah, you can see back what you did. So you learn of yourself. Normal, you go into the flow. For example, I'm a hairdresser for almost 50 years now. And I really still love it to do hair.
You still look so good for somebody working for 50 years already.
Yeah, I started when I was 13.
Wow.
So it's even more than 50 years. And I work for charity a lot. And that I do this summer for 40 years.
Wow.
And then I spent the whole week working for charity. About 12 till 13 hours without stop.
Really?
Yeah. At the River Vaal. And I work for the food bank.
Food bank is
On the taste market.
Yeah, very nice.
So the contrast is very huge.
Yeah.
Because when you stand there and you smell all the food, all the delicious things, the persons who are on the food bank never can reach that.
Yeah.
Because you can have no money for it.
That makes you so aware of what you're doing and in what kind of position people are.
Yeah, of course. And it's also good to know.
Yes.
Because when they have children, they walk. There's a free event, so they can walk in and out because it's the city. And then your children smell things, see things, want things, but you never can get them because you don't have the money for it. And it would be nice if there was from the government a support that those people, even one morning in that whole week, could eat on their cost.
Yeah.
It brings so much because they will be happy, but also the persons who make the food, they will see the joy and the happiness.
Yeah.
For us, it's normal to eat, so we just order and eat it. But they will be happy.
Yeah.
And stunned by what they eat.
Yeah.
I love to cut and talk together. So now I'm halfway, so turner. So now I have to set my clips the other way around, because now I go to the shorter side. So from the center I lift up, and I lift up to the fall of the skull. So I show you the angle. It is the opposite line of the chin line, because I copy this line and take it up to there, so I'm certain that when I go over the skull I have the perfect shape. So continue on that line. Continue on the line, so go on the line on the fall of the skull. And you can hear she has very healthy hair, because you can hear the scissor working. When you hear nothing, you have to work on the condition.
I'm glad it's still healthy after the bleaching, because the top sometimes seems very dry.
Yeah, but that's also because it's 4 months old.
Yeah.
When you would be bleached by most hairdressers, it would be even drier. Totally damaged sometimes. But they have products to reduce that at home. But I don't want you to use them at home, because I want to bleach your hair and still have the best condition. So my bleaching process is cold. It doesn't irritate that much. I have conditioners into the bleach. I always do. And I work with very low peroxide. And opposite colors, of course. It's also very important. See how wonderful the shape will be. Because now I'm going into the flow of her natural lines. Enjoying that myself also.
Yeah, I was so surprised how well their haircut kept for 4.5 months. Because normally the back gets flat like almost within a month.
Yeah.
And this time I could just keep going for a long time.
Yeah, you had a bit of mullet the first time.
Yes, I did.
Turn some more. Now lifting in, lifting up, go in. And created my line so I get on perfect fall, because she has 2 shapes going down. One to the ear and one into the fall of the skull line. So I want the one that to the line of the skull line. Lifting up. This brings out facial lines much more. And opens a lot of the frame, because you can see how beautiful the skull structures are. And that's important on the hairstyle also. Goed gepinkt. Straks even kijken. The nails in the ear are very hard for a hairdresser, but that I do with a small comb and a small clipper. So I take that part as last, with cleaning the lines. By lifting up the comb, you get a longer hair line, and that's important for the sideburn. Het is ook best nog wel lekker om te concentreren en ondertussen een beetje te kletsen. Want normaal ben je er helemaal niet mee bezig. Hè?
Nee.
Burn. Watch its beautiful line. Go in, lay to the front. With the tip of my scissor, correct the line. So give it a slice, but a very fine one. Lay it in the opposite line one more time. Then be aware that there's a piercing in the ear, so don't pull too hard on the ear. Never pull on the piercing.
Well, a lot of times hairdressers get stuck with their comb or do touch it too much, but you never do.
No, because I lift up with my scissor and then I catch your hair.
Yeah.
I also want to be gentle.
Yeah, thankfully.
Otherwise you get out of channel. I would never do that. A bit hurting is nice, but not too much. Take out the clips and I can start on hair on top. This I do afterwards. The TCC1 care cut of Jaguar. Thank God it's 10:30. This tool is protected by the black parts and it's getting hot, 140 degrees Celsius, and this seals the hair. I want to create an asymmetrical line, but because she has fine hair, I want also to have the best condition of hair. So what I do is I lay the hair a bit moist into the line of cutting, and then I can see of course the lines. So I start on this line. So take this up, this is the shortest part, go to the line on front, go in with my scissor and create my first cut on this line. This hair I need because otherwise I don't have a shape on my head. This scissor seals the hair and they will stay closed for more than 4 months, even summertime, springtime. Then I go to the back and I go in another position. Take my fingers and lay with my knuckles on her shape.
Dat is my workphone.
Ja, moest je werk eigenlijk naar?
Nee, hij kan wel doorlopen, maar ik hoop dat je het niet op de camera hoort.
Oh, dat hoor je wel, dus niet erg.
Oké.
She's not at the work.
Skipping work.
I'm ill. I can tell that you have corona. There were so many people lying about it.
Yes. Yeah, I'm weird about this because Monday is my day off, but
Yeah.
I still check my phone sometimes and I keep it on, and if I'm not busy then I might even reply to some people, but now I forgot to turn it off while I'm here, so that's not very...
Ah, that doesn't matter. I don't have to have you on the phone. So this is my first line, so you can see how beautiful this lace and how beautiful I make use of the roundness of a skull, because this gives in less volume and this gives in more volume. Part also on top over the center of the skull, knuckles into her head shape. Best knap, hè? Alles
Ja.
tegelijk doen.
Het is ook knap hoe je het allemaal zo goed kan uitleggen.
Ja, het is ook leuk om uit te leggen.
Ja.
Then already I switched over. So now I come into the part where I have to disconnect to the other side. Still want to have a lot of volume on the back. Then I go to the line where I can see the hair still laying, so I can see that it's around here. So then I take a line to the center line, pointing with my comb into the line that I can see. So copy that line, go back to the line, give it a slight graduation so it falls always perfectly into the line, and then I'll jump up to the longer side. Je ruikt lekker trouwens.
Dankjewel.
Jij ook. Sometimes it's a shame that YouTube doesn't come with smell, because she really smells like spring. Very nice, fresh feeling. Again, lifting up, watch at the line, stay focusing with the fingers on the line of cutting. And the nice thing is, of hot tools, the hair feels really, really nice afterwards, very feminine. And for girls with long hair, they only have to come twice a year to the hairdressers. But that's also why hairdressers don't buy this tool. Because they only want to earn. And not the best condition is selling products. I find it stealing.
Past heel goed in de consumptiemaatschappij.
Zeker. See the line laying? It's just about a centimeter above the ear because it jumps up. Go to the fine part of my comb. This hair will be much stronger when she starts hair pulling. And she certainly will. She finds herself a guy for it. Pull me, pull me!
I put Gerrit to work.
First you pull me, then I pull you. Okay, coming to the top. Lay the hair from the center. Let's show you the parting line. So lay it from the center on this line. And lay it totally back to the line on the sides. So I connect to there. Then I lift it up. I want to have a lot of volume to the front, but I will also have a short connection line. So when she's going to swim or when the wind is blowing through her hair, it's not that the long parts of that side stick over to this side. And also when she wants to throw the hair back, it doesn't fall over this short hair. That's why I take it like this. Then I lift it up, watch again over the lines of her chin. Put my fingers into that line. And because I take all the hair to this side, I'm certain that I have more length on the other side. Because the way it falls is longer. Lifting up and give it some graduation. Always works out in the opposite lines. Just throw back. Then go to the top. I have, of course, a guideline on that line. Take once again the fine part of my comb, lifting up, see the connection line on both sides. Hold my fingers into the roundings of a skull. So cover them also. And by cutting the hair on top also, you are always certain you did all the hair. When this is done, I do the contour. Then I'm gonna make her the new color. Once again, go to the line to the sides. Now lifting up. So when she wants to wear it to the back, but also because she has curly hair, you see When I take a little bit into the line, I can see also the natural falling off the hair, and that makes it, for her, wearing the hair a lot easier, because then the waving is on the right side. So now I come to clean the contour. Go softly into the line of the sideburn and get rid of the woolly hair that's laying beneath it. She don't have to use woolly hair, and it always stays woolly hair. She never gets a beard because she's feminine. Gently take the ear down. Now we came to the part where I couldn't reach because this beautiful iron is in the way. So I don't push on the ear, I just lift up the hair and soften the contour line. This is a very fine blade, and the nice thing of this blade is, especially when you want to bleach the hair, you don't irritate the skin because it is too soft. You can see this, the blades are very fine. And this is so fine that you can do also intimate hair with it. Because a lot of clippers attack your skin, so you never use them on that hair. But this is possible because it doesn't irritate the skin. So be aware that you have fine blades then. And if you shave them, and you cannot, you get irritation of them, then you try a conditioner to shave intimate hair, because a shaving cream lifts out the hair from the skin, and that's because a beard of a man grows faster, because in one day it will be back, and with intimate hair it goes under the skin then. So when you take a conditioner, it grows much slower. You never get the hair into the skin. So you net the red irritation is not there then anymore.
No ingrown hairs.
No ingrown hairs. It's also for men who get red spots in the neckline because they cannot work with shaving cream. The best way to shave. And you have softer hair. When you grow older, your beard hair is also harder. And when you put a little bit of conditioner in it, you can much easier shave it.
Pin under his beard?
Yeah.
If the conditioner might help for it.
I think it will. Especially when it's moisturized conditioner. Because also the hair between the skin is mostly dry. And that the dry parts of the skin will stuck into the beard. And they give irritation because then you can get with your fingers through your beard. And that irritates also because they get all the bacteria into the skin. Like I did on the other side. Till the other side, I shave the sideburn, but hold the softness. This is a bit more than the other side, but it's to make a deal with the other side, because there is more hair on that side. And don't have to be the same. So far cutting, so now I can make a collar, zoals hoe je haar voelt, want je kunt dat verschil voelen. Hoe zacht die punten zijn, laat maar eens doen. Dus je vingers doorkleiden.
Ja.
Dat is het fijne van thermisch knippen.
Dat is echt een verschil.
Ja, goed hè?
Ja.
Als je lang haar hebt, is dat nog veel groter dat verschil.
Ja.
Okay, make the bleach with 20 volume. Make a photo of the bleach into the video. I leave out, of course, the blonde on top. So I start with the outgrow. Starting on top, lifting over from one side to the other. And put in a step 1 of the glint line. Make a photo of that also into the bleach. The nice thing of the step 1 is it reduces the heat of bleaching. And when you don't have heat, you have less irritation on the skin. So for the person it's much nicer and much better to do. Lifting up a centimeter. And the beautiful thing of putting the step 1 into the bleach is it reduces also all the damping, because you don't smell anything of this in the total hairstyle. So even when you comb it open, you don't smell anything. Now, knowing that the bleach is a powder product, I always lay a carton wick around it, so don't have the warmth between the plastic foil and the bleach. And I give the bleach the space to go out, not in. So I push it not into the skin, I leave it on the outside. It is always also on the contour line. And I really like Christmas. Oh, oh, oh. Take out my gloves. Tell you afterwards how long it took to get her into the platinum blonde, and when I take it over to the ends, then I will certainly do it the sink. We go for a coffee tea. You just wait there. I bring it back to you. And when we do something with crazy colors, you see that also. Afterwards. We'll be back. After 50 minutes we rinse it out. Now I don't put a toner over it in the sense that I want to get it into the ultra light blonde colors, but it is already blonde. What I can give her also to support at home, because she likes to have warm colors, but that brightness of the blonde. So I'm going to apply a new product of Lakme. I'm going to show you this in this video. Dry it a bit. Comes in this kind of tubes. It's you don't have to do it with gloves on, because when you do it at home you just bring it into your moist hair. But I do it because most people think that you have to wear gloves. I use the product, of course, pure. And apply this on her hair. Massage it gently in. And she gets the tube with her to do this also at home. When you want a softer version of this, you can always use another conditioner with it. So you break it down to a softer tone. And apply the blue and the underlines. This is a very soft blue. It gives an ultra nice soft effect. It's very nice when you have children with blonde hair. They can play with these colors. But also when you're a mom and you have blonde hair. And even when you're not a mom and you have blonde hair.
Everybody wants to play.
Yeah.
Play with color.
This don't have to stay long on the hair, of course, because it works very fast. Mooi hè?
Ik ben heel benieuwd hoe het eindigt.
Take a fine comb and go softly into the line, so I fade the line. Ja, die blauw is heel zacht op. Het is een heel transparant kleurtje. So this I rinse out in about 5 till 10 minutes. And then we're back for end styling. Do it to me, do it! Back from coloring. You see how much this conditioner does by coloring. Now I just need a nice playful styling product. I take Invisible Spray, it's a product of Glint. The nice thing is it smells really nice, but it's ultra fine of product. But it's this real smelling like nuts and that kind of smell. So let's go nuts. No, that's the other thing. Now let's blow dry. No, that was blow drying. Now I let her first feel her hair because she didn't feel her hair after bleaching and after all the processing.
It's very soft.
Yeah. The hair is really, really top condition, and that's the most important thing, to have a top condition, because when she wants to do things herself at home with her hair, it must be in the top condition. Nice thing about her hair is, of course, that it's naturally curly. So when it's nothing and she doesn't blow dry it, she has still beautiful hair. But when she blow dries it, you can take all the curly effect also out, so you can make it more strong hairstyles for it. Now I need a nice styling product, so I'm gonna take two products. I take Crystal Turn, this is a product of gold one, and I take Spider. Spider is a product of Glit. Don't need much, this amount. Roll it all over my hands, and then I'm gonna play with her hair. And you see what it does when you take a little bit gel wax. Yeah, it activates the curly effect, and it activates also the color in there. Now, because she has fine hair, I take a little bit hairspray, not much, just to hold the styling. Lay the sideburns nice to the front. Take a nice soft hairspray of Goldwell. The nice thing with Goldwell hairspray is that you can get it really easy out of your hair. You can use it for a week when your hair is not greasy, and it always stays wonderful. No, I thank Leoni for being my model. Thank you for watching. I think she looks sensational, but don't tell others about it. We see each other in the next video. Bye bye.
It's so bright.
Yeah, now see.
Wow. Love it. Another very surprising haircut.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Leoni, and I'm here again after 4.5 months, and today I'm here again for Theo to surprise me. He can do whatever he wants.
Woo! Whatever you want,
Yes.
whatever he likes. Will you turn around so they can see your current hairstyle?
Yes.
And this is after 4.5 months. For those who tell me, I love to start.
Yeah.
Let's start on you, Leoni.
Yes.